Hello to everyone who's here today. The purpose or the title of this video today is how to utilize the teachings of the natural world to build your sustainable wellness business. Because the way that we build a sustainable business is the same as the way a tree grows in the natural world. It grows from the ground up. So if we haven't met before, my name is Claire and I'm a holistic business coach, and I have been working as a within the wellness space for the last 6 years, both as a wellness coach and also as a yoga teacher and meditation teacher. And prior to that, I worked for in corporate marketing for international companies in both London and also in Australia. In corporate marketing. So I have both that corporate marketing experience and also the practical experience of having worked in this industry for a long time. And there's been lots of shifts and changes that have happened, particularly over the last couple of years. And so I really talk to you from having been where you are and also having the industry knowledge and the expertise within marketing as well to support you. Okay, so if we look at a tree, it grows from the ground up, yeah? So it puts its roots down into the ground, and then from there, it gets that sense of, well, nutrients, support, and the energy in which then to grow upwards. And of course, from the roots, we then grow the trunk, that then grows the branches to the leaves or to the fruit or to the flowers, yeah? So everything happens step by step. And what I see a lot within the wellness business space, so I'm talking to holistic practitioners, coaches, and also entrepreneurs who are in this more online space, is that everyone or a lot of people are spending all their time up in the branches. So they're essentially building a business the wrong way. So, upside down, essentially. And we can get really busy up here in the branches. And really what that represents within the business sense is this is really getting very busy with the marketing side of things. So it's spending loads of time on Canva creating posts. It's posting randomly every day. It's doing reels. It's jumping on every single trend that's out there, just trying and hoping and wishing that someone's going to notice your post and then send you a message and ask to work with you. And it can have us really busy in this content train, and it can be very overwhelming and it can be very exhausting, and it's not sustainable. Not only for your own energy, but also in terms of actually building a business that's going to sustain you and grow into the future. And so I'm on a bit of a mission here to support people who are in the early stages of their businesses to not waste all of that time faffing and getting really busy with that stuff, and instead get the foundation sorted and take it step by step to then get out into the world really clear in terms of who you're talking to, what your offers are, and ensuring then the marketing that you actually put out there is speaking to those people. And what that does is it gives you real intentionality through everything that you do. It saves your energy and it saves time and it brings in the clients, right? And so that's why I'm super passionate, and I'm going to talk about it till the cows come home, because it is so important. And I also speak from personal experience, having been the person who was in the branches for a long time as well, just trying to work it out, thinking that if I just posted consistently, then the clients would all find me and come. And I realized that whilst, years ago it was easier with this stuff, but now you've just got to be so intentional. Otherwise you just get lost in this kind of sea of noise. So what does this really look like? Okay, so if we're starting from the ground up, so we're getting those foundational pieces sorted, what does that look like from a business sense? This looks like getting really clear in terms of your own personal vision, your mission, and your why. Getting clear in terms of what is the business that you want to create? How is that going to support you in your life? I see too many people who create businesses and they may be really successful, but then they're hating on the business because it's taking up too much of their time and it's not actually the business that brings them joy. Okay, we don't want that. Yeah, it's a whole, they spent years doing that and then gets this crisis point. And so it's so important to get clear on those types of things at the start, right? And of course, it doesn't mean that it's locked and loaded forever, but it means that you have something to grow upon. And it means that all of the activities that you take, all of the steps that you take are intentional and you know where you're headed. The other aspect, so that's the kind of more the personal aspect. And another great reason for doing that is because it keeps you connected to yourself, right? It means that as you're choosing which which platform to put your message out there, that you're speaking from the heart, you're speaking from a place of authenticity, because you know where it is that you're going, you know why you're doing what it is that you're doing. And that will help you to stay really grounded and not be so swayed by all of the noise in the marketplace. I spoke to someone a few days ago who was just saying, oh yeah, I just jump from topic to topic because I see other people doing this stuff. And I think, oh, well, that's successful. It's working for them. So maybe I need to do more of that, right? And if we haven't done this deeper inner work, then we can be so easily influenced by that. We don't want that. Yeah. If you want to build a soul-led, a purposeful business, we start at the roots first. The other key foundational part of this is getting clear on terms of your niche and your ideal client. If you are not sure on that, you will have seen that I have videos that are in the guide section where you can go deeper into that. I also support my clients with all of this as well. So if you would like to know more, just send me a message. So it's getting clear on those things, because everything in your business is informed by these two key areas. Without that, we're essentially building a business on quicksand and building something that just burns us out, and then we can make stories around why it didn't work for us. I don't want that either. Okay. And so from there, once we've got those foundational pieces, we move up into the trunk. And that's when I work with my clients on their strategy, their structure of the business and systems. Those are the things that are going to really support you to then grow as you put your messages out there into the market. You have a clear program, a clear offering that you put into the market, and then you can choose where to actually direct your energy to speak to your people. Okay, and that's the analogy that I use as I teach my clients the steps to building their business. And I have a model that's called the Wellness Business Builder Framework that's built on these core foundational pieces to help you to build to $5,000 to $10,000 a month in your business. Okay, so you may be asking, and I'm going to finish on this point, you may be asking, okay, Claire, but why is it there's so many of us go straight up to the branches, go straight into kind of the shiny objects, go straight into the creation of, posts and reels and all of the shiny things? And I'll tell you a truth. It's because it's the path of least resistance. It feels way easier and more fun to play around with graphics and colors and designs than it is to actually go into the foundational elements of your business, right? And it also gives this false illusion that we're building a business because we're creating a website, we're creating some business cards, we've got our colors sorted. Now, I'm not saying that those things aren't important. They are, but they're not the foundational pieces of the business. They're not where you start in your business. You actually start at the roots, getting those pieces sorted, and then you are set to fly, girl. And really what this does is it gives both you a sense of easefulness. It gives you more space and energy. It ensures that you don't get burnt out or get overwhelmed, and it gives you a real clear path in terms of where you're headed in the business. And that, my friends, is how people are building their businesses to 6 figures, multi-6 figures, 7 figures, because they're getting these foundational pieces sorted and building from there. We don't need to overcomplicate our businesses, and actually keeping it really simple is the way, my friends, to build that sustainable and abundant business for yourself. If you have loved this video, then pop a like. I love to see that people are receiving these messages and it's helping to support you. Also, I would love to hear from you if you have anything that you would like to add, a key takeaway from this video. I would love to support you below. And if you haven't heard, I have a program, my group coaching program, Soul Led, is beginning week commencing the 10th of April. And I would love to support you to build the foundational pieces of your business so that in a 3-month period, you have all of that sorted. You don't have to worry about that stuff. You can then just go out there and do your marketing, taking action, knowing that you have all of those pieces together. That will give you so much freedom in your mind and so much freedom in your life and energy as you then take the actions to connect with and build your business. So it's really, really exciting. If you are interested in that program, then send me a DM or comment below and I will reach out to you. And I am wishing you a super, super day today, and I can't wait to speak to you soon.